Hey everybody, welcome back to microbeerreviews.com. Tonight we have the much anticipated, always exciting and fun to see the Hopslam is going to be released out of the Bell's Brewing Company out of Comstock, Michigan. So Bell's, they're brilliant the way they market this beer. It's been in different prices throughout the years. Historically it came in cans. I remember when it first came out in our area, you could buy 1 or 2 cans, and I want to say they're like $6 a can. So it was a much smaller volume of stock that released every year. So it's a one and done. Usually comes around right after Christmas is when I anticipate it, June. This one, I bought this, so we're in the middle of February, and I bought it less than 2 weeks ago. And it literally is in your bottle store for maybe 24 hours, and the volume that they have is gone and sold out. So once they post it on social media and they say, hey, Hopslam's here, people go running. I bought a 6-pack this year. Let's see, I think on the back it tells me when it was brewed. This one was brewed on January 6, 2021. They're bottled, not brewed, but bottled. Shelf life is 3 months. ABVs are 10% flat, and it is considered a double IPA. IBUs are 65. So this beer has 6 different hops in it. This year on their website, they did talk about how they added Simcoe hops to the dry hop version of it. It's typically very grapefruity. It is a powerful, pungent, big-bodied, mouth-full double IPA that just typically and historically has had a phenomenal balance and flavor to it. So I haven't cheated. I have not had one yet before this review. It looks exactly like it does every year. It's kind of an orangish color to it. I call this, it's almost borderline hazy, and it's not a hazy IPA. So I don't need any comments about it's not a hazy IPA. It's just the viscosity of it is so high, and there's so much in this that you can't see your hand on the other side, or can barely see it. Perfect thin white head on it. This thing has legs when you roll it in the glass. It's always real sticky. Again, it's got an interesting punch to it some years, where it's a little bit more fruitier, a little bit more florally. But it's usually fairly consistent in a unique flavor that they have. So from an aroma perspective, from what I remember from last year, it's not as aromatic, but I mean, again, you can grapefruits and lemons and that piney note. You know, people love to talk about how things smell dank and taste dank, but it's got you can tell there's a lot in it. You can tell there's malts in it, and there's stuff in it that is more than one-dimensional. This is a very multi-dimensional, complex beer. It smells good. I mean, it's not overpowering. Some years I remember it being a lot more pungent and more of a kick in the face on the aroma, but it's not bad. So here's to the much anticipated cheers. And that's good. That's real good. So some years I've had friends say it tastes like there's a lot of honey in it, or it tastes like there's it's super it almost burns. So the alcohol content is something that is not as hidden in some years. This one's pretty balanced to me. I mean, it's got a really good flavor to it. To me, this one's a lot more hoppy, and maybe it's because they added the Simcoe on the dry hops. It's a lot more hoppy and piney than it is sticky and sweet and even fruity. It's got a backbone of a really it's tasty. It's really good. This year's a little different for me. I don't save these because, again, I don't save IPAs more than the suggested 3 months, not on purpose at least. So this isn't something I can do a compare of last year and the year before and the year before, but I mean, this is good. This is a strong version this year. It's got a really well balanced, well done hop aroma, hop flavor. The mouth feels good. Goes down great. There's not a lot of booziness to it, so I rate my beers between 1 and 5. I would give this a solid 4.5. And it's not because it's Hopslam. It's not because of the name and the hype and the blah blah. It's not. It's just really well done. And actually, there have been years where I have not been a huge fan of this because you can tell that they're tinkering with some things that, at least for my palate, didn't go over very well. It goes over real well with this, and I look forward to drinking it. So, if you have tried it, please leave comments. Let me know what you think. If you like the video, give me a thumbs up. We'd appreciate that very much. And as always, we will see you again real soon. Cheers.